I want to talk to you about body image. And I have new glasses because if those of you that know my Joey, he's a cheeky little monkey. He's eaten my last two pair of glasses. So I feel a little bit like Velma out of Scooby-Doo. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I want to talk to you about body image. Now, you'll probably know that I'm kind of like anti-diet. I don't do diets, don't do the fad and nonsense stuff. And of course, a lot of what I talk about is nutrition. It's about diet and what we put into our body. But the other side, the other big side of what I do is not only, what our relationship is like with food. I help people, heal their relationship with food. I also help people heal their relationship with themselves, because the other big part of finding health and happiness, particularly happiness in our own skin, is looking at how we feel about ourselves. Now, what diets do, of course, is that they focus very much on a single outcome, which is weight. The idea that diets will focus on weight loss, losing a certain amount in a certain set of time, getting into a set clothes size. And of course, when we focus on all of that external stuff, and diets forget all the processes and the steps that go in between. When we focus on all the outside stuff, we forget what's going on up here. And what diets don't do is they don't deal with any of our mindset stuff. Diets don't deal with how we feel about ourselves. What the diet industry does is it encourages us to, lose that weight because you'll feel better as a result of that. You'll be healthier as a result of that. And there are massive misassumptions there. And there's a big part that's missing, which is, well, actually, inner confidence, self-esteem, our own personal body image doesn't just miraculously improve just like that. So what I come to realize is that most of us have poor body image. In fact, 97% of people, men and women, have poor body image. They don't like the way that they look. There might be the whole person, it might be a little part of ourselves that we don't like, but that's a massive part of the population. And around 20% of people actually loathe or detest their whole body or parts of their body, which I find incredibly sad. And I'm also speaking to you as somebody who has had really poor body image. So back in my early 20s, probably around the time that I was my lightest, I hated the way that I looked. And it's interesting that many people have these very big assumptions about weight and what weight loss will do for our body, in terms of it'll make us healthier, that losing weight and fat is good for us all round without a question. And what I remember is that when I lost that weight, I got more and more focused on my body. I got more and more unhappy with myself. And yet, people kind of congratulate you on losing body weight and losing fat. And the assumption is that when you're thinner that you're happier. And again, that's a load of bullshit as well. So there are huge misassumptions about body weight and fatness, and actually what is acceptable in society. So diet culture is one of our biggest causes of poor body image, because diet culture, exposes us to these unrealistic ideals, these unrealistic bodies on social media. And there's a huge amount of pressure for people to look a certain way. And I often ask the question, well, what would happen if we lived in a world where there was no expectation, no assumption, no judgment about what we looked like, and nobody gave a shit? Wouldn't that kind of free up a hell of a lot of headspace? Wouldn't that take off a huge amount of pressure? So diet culture has a huge part to play in people's poor body image. But there's also influences like our friends and our family and our relationships, how people speak about bodies and appearances. all these messages can get internalized and then affect how we feel about ourselves and who we are in our own skin. And then, of course, there are other factors that comes into play, like chronic health conditions, like cultural differences about body ideals, what should we be? And of course, our gender and our sexuality. So it's not that simple. And sometimes it's really difficult to change the way that we feel about ourselves. We can't just wake up in the morning, like we might say, right, that's it, I'm not dieting anymore. Right, that's it, I'm going to be positive about myself. Until we believe it, then nothing's really going to happen. So as a result of this, in terms of realizing that we need to do a lot more work on our mindset, our body image does not change by looking in the mirror or stepping on the scales. We need to change how we think about our bodies, because there's nothing wrong with our body. We've just been told to think about it in the wrong way. So I am creating a free 5-day positive body image challenge because I want to help anybody, someone that you know, this might be yourself, someone else that you know, that kind of doubts and questions themselves, that can't stand to look at themselves in the mirror, that wish they loved the way that they looked, but feel that there's a big block in the way, and that the only way that they will feel better about themselves is to lose weight, for example. So in 3 weeks' time, 3 weeks today, I am running a free 5-day challenge on Facebook, and it will be in my anti-diet community Facebook group, because I want that to be a nice, safe environment where people can talk about how they feel about their bodies, their insecurities and their vulnerabilities. So it'll be in my anti-diet community. And we're going to look at the facts in terms of what I'm planning at the moment. Day one will be somewhere around what are the misconceptions around body image and fatness and weight and health. So we'll kind of get the facts out in the first place and help you understand that you don't have to be thin in order to be healthy or worthy or acceptable. I'm going to help you see your body with a new pair of eyes. I'm going to start to shift that mindset about how you see yourself or parts of your body. I'm going to help you around day 3, I think it will be, to sort of navigate through this really difficult digital environment that keeps shoving pictures under our noses and telling us that we need to be thin and cellulite free and smooth and without wobbles and wobbly bits and bits that stick out. I'm going to help you change how you speak about your body, the language that you use, to be mindful around other people as well, and also to begin to start to find self-acceptance. Now, I'll be honest, 5 days is not long. We're not going to change the world and you're going to wake up loving your entire body. And actually, loving your body may feel a way step too far for you right now, but we can start to make those initial changes and allow you to find some acceptance around your body and find some inner peace. God, imagine the headspace and the freedom that you will find to enable you to focus on the more important stuff in life. Okay, so this positive body image challenge, the details are starting to go out, and I've created a page where you can sign up so that you can receive more details and make sure that you're in the right place at the right time. So below this video, I'm going to post, below this video, can you just comment PBIC, Positive Body Image Challenge, PBIC, okay, PBIC if you like. Comment PBIC below and I will send you the link to sign up. Facebook's a bit funny about what it shows you, so I will message you the link directly, and that means that you will get onto my list and you will hear about more of the developments about what you can get from this challenge and how it's going to help you. But I would love you to come and join me. There will be 5 days of sort of live videos of me in the group sharing my wisdom. We're going to hang out together. I'm going to give you lots and lots of information and ideas about how to transform your mindset around body image. There's going to be daily activities and worksheets to help you reflect and focus on your own body image. And there's going to be 5 days of accountability and lots of support. So if you'd like to join me, just comment below whether it's PBIC, Positive Body Image Challenge, or just put me, whatever it is that tells me, I can send you the link, and I will do. And I would love to see you come and join me in the group. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say. So it's over and out from me and Daphne. And thank you very much for watching. If you've got any questions, just let me know. But thank you for your support.